G'day everyone, my name is Coolpilot and welcome back to another episode of Minecraft Mishaps. Hey, little creeper out there, just chilling. It's recently night, so we managed to spawn out there. So it has been a while, once again, since we've had an episode. As I said in the anniversary episode I put out last week, about a week ago now. I had been sick and then had other things come up, mainly work and stress and the like. So it has been a while since I've had to record anything, and even the Civ 5 videos I was going to record to put up end of last week, beginning of this week, couldn't record those because I've been having issues with Civ 5. Not that it's not working, it does work, and then it stops working, keeps crashing on me. And if I can't figure out how to fix that, I'm probably gonna have to play some other game until I can. What am I doing in here? I don't need to do anything there. So today, I actually don't even need these guys yet. I can put those away. So, I haven't been able to record anything for a while, so this is basically the first new episode of any of my series. I'm hoping I can get Civ 5 worked out. As it is, this one might come up a little bit late just because I'm recording it really late in the day. Not sure if I'm going to be able to get it uploaded in time, but if not, it'll just be like half a day late, basically. So, in between episodes, remember the last episode I said we were going to start working on Essentia distillation. In between episodes, of course I've had a month, but I actually haven't done much in the world since I last recorded. I've been busy doing a lot of other stuff. But I did at least manage to do all the research on Essentia distillation. The only thing I haven't researched is automated alchemy, which we will need. It's one of the main things we're going to use Essentia distillation for, at least at this point. Although I think it will help with Golemancy in the later stages, because I believe that requires some infusion in the later stages, or it might even be in the beginning, but I'm pretty sure straw golems are just made in the arcane work table, if I remember correctly. Obviously, we haven't really started on that yet. A lot of things to do in Thaumcraft. But I haven't researched this yet just because you don't quite need to do that right at this minute. Because there's a lot of other stuff that we need to prepare for first. So, Essentia distillation, what is it? Well, basically you can create an alchemical furnace and on the next page, arcane alembic, which requires a V filter, which will require silverwood logs. One of the things main thing we're going to be doing today is going out and finding a silverwood tree. And harvesting the logs for our own. But you can create these two objects to basically smelt down any item and get its essentia, basically the stuff that pops up here when you're holding shift over the item after you've scanned it. So with wool it would be let's go get wood logs because it's a little bit easier. I believe the tree is arbor, correct? Yes, arbor. And the magic, the Bricantio, whatever, the magic, and it will break, well, not really break it down, but it'll break the item down and give you a liquefied form of that essentia, essentially, those aspects of essentia. And you can store that essentia in warded jars, which you can also label to, keep a single type of essence in there. I don't even know if you can actually put more than one in a single jar, but regardless, labeling them is helpful, and it helps make sure that only a single type goes in it. And we'll need to make some glass panes for those warded jars as well, because we're going to be needing a few of those. Make labels in a few ways. And by doing that, you can then use the liquid that you store in those jars, and then use that in order to, you'll need to use that for infusion. That's the wrong tab, artifice, infusion. And you can use that with, I'm going in all the wrong tabs today, automated alchemy. Automated alchemy being basically an automated form of the crucible. Allows you to make things much more easily without wasting essentia and V and pumping it out in the atmosphere all the time. The main thing we'll be using automated alchemy for in the beginning is primarily, well, at least when we first make it, will be primarily to make thaumium since that requires magic, and the easiest way for us to get magic is actually with these great wood logs, but that's dumping a lot of arbor into the atmosphere. Remember last time that we made it, in order to make this helmet of revealing, we ended up with some nasty taint up on our ceiling when we did that. We don't want that. Automatic alchemy will be a way to do that without wasting all that stuff, or pumping it into the atmosphere and getting taint all over the place. At least as far as one more. Well, for sure when we get the actual technology. And it will also make creating other things a lot easier, like the Nitor and the Elementum, which will be two things we'll be wanting to create a fair amount of. Obviously, we can't do the Nitor yet because you do still need the catalyst, and we don't have glowstone dust yet. It's one of our goals in the near future. But we can make Elementum, which will also improve the speed that the furnace and the crucible, well, not the crucible, the alembic work at. So that's quite convenient. And this alchemical construct is used in creating a few things. 2V filters. That's a lot of silverwood logs. But it is just a very handy form thing. And of course, you also got the tubes to move the essentia around. You have to be careful because you can only have one type of essentia flowing through a tube at a time. So you have to be careful with how you pipe things. You got everything from like valves and a little resonator to check what's going through the tubes. You also got, what else? We got filtered tubes, so only one type of essentia can go through. Very handy. Restricted tube has the suction. The suction basically being each of the blocks that accepts essentia has a suction value, and the ones with the highest suction value will be the ones that the essentia goes to first. So that's, you have to kind of keep that in mind sometimes with your piping to make sure it goes where you want it to go to. I'm not sure how useful restricted tubes are though. Yeah, might be useful in some cases. And then directional tubes, so it only flows in one direction. That's much more handy. And then we also have an alchemical centrifuge, which will take the, basically take compound essentia, so the more complicated forms of essentia, and break it down into primal or the lesser compound essentias that it is made out of. So basically, it can break down Humanus into Bestia and Cognito. But it will only, for like each Humanus, it will only do one of these, and it'll go kind of go like back, not really go back and forth between the two, but it'll be a random one between the two. And that's useful for like if you have a vast source of a higher essentia, but you need a lower essentia or primal essentia. This is very useful for creating that. Yeah, quite useful. And then the essentia buffer is super useful. Works very well with the centrifuge because buffer can only store 8 like units of essentia. Like basically each item will create 1 unit of essentia of like one of its essences, and of course the centrifuge will take 1 essence and break it down into 1 of its lesser essences, but only 1. This thing can only hold 8. It'll hold 8 essentia within this 1 single pipe. Normally a pipe can only hold 1 as far as I'm aware. If we go back, does it say, just give me a description. Essentia flows through the tubes. You can only draw 1 at a time, but I guess it can hold more than 1. But the key with the buffer is that it can hold more than 1 type. So it's good for kind of storing 1 type in this block, and then it has, you can connect pipes to it in every direction, and then immediately siphon off those different types of essentia in different directions. The buffer acting as, well, a buffer, essentially, holding the essentia until the pipes connected to it can suction it off. So it's the basics of how it works. We'll go over it a little bit more when we actually go to build the thing. But right now, we need to go cut down a silverwood tree. We're going to need Wimber here. Anything else we want? Oh, we're going to want Helmet of Revealing and Thermometer. Right. because we're going to want to scan that tree. Everything else looks all right. We are going to need to grab some food because, well, actually, no, I already have some food. Need to grab some food because we're going outside. Yeah, I won't fill up on berries. I'm already filled up at the moment. Bread. We'll need to keep our clock on us. Thummonomicon we'll leave here. Want to keep our wand as well. The hammer we can put away. Just organize our inventory before we head out. And it is starting nighttime, so we should actually sleep. Get a fresh start on the day. And we head out here. We have our wand still refilling from our primal charm, so we want to keep that there. Anything else that we need? You know, I should probably actually... Well, I doubt I'll need 6. That's more of an emergency thing. Put the magical food on the bar in case we need that. Actually, it might be best to use this berry blast first. It's not too useful. And I think that is everything we need. Yep, so we're prepared to head out. Now, where are we going? Well, we need to find a Silverwood tree. I believe we have found one before. I'm not sure if it's marked or not. We have TC nodes. None. All. Main. Resources. Okay, do we have resources listed anywhere? We have Great Wood Tree marked. That's the only thing we have marked. So we haven't, at least haven't marked one. I could have sworn that we saw one somewhere at some point. Unless that was on a test map I'm thinking of. It'd be a hell of a memory derp, because I'm getting this confused with a random test map. Yeah, I guess we haven't. I'm not seeing any blue anywhere. Silverwood tree is quite distinctive. Bright blue tops. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything, so we're going to have to go take a boat. We'll take a boat ride. Yeah, there. Get the map off of me. Bed. Right. Well, I had to move that bed because stupid monsters. We should have a bed somewhere. Second bed. Might be in the makeshift bedroom with the cow on it. It hasn't grown yet. Little rose. No, it's not. Where's the bed? We should have a second bed. Oh, I must have it. I'm over the construction site. I'm already bleeding through half the day. It's annoying. Now let's just go run and grab that one. Obviously, I haven't done... Well, you know what? Screw it. If we need to use the bed, it's going to reset our spawn anyways. Just grab this one. Rather than running all the way over there. As I haven't been able to do much construction on anything, or much resource gathering. Just because I've been busy with other stuff. Mainly comic stuff. I also did take some time over this last weekend while in between trying to fix the bloody Civ 5. I did, actually, I did plant my blueberry bushes in a new spot, slowly taking out all these extra raspberry bushes. That's a little note. Oh, we should grab this while we're here. We need a lot more of this to finish our thaumaturge armor, because we need a bunch of string. Well, now we can finally head out. And just sail the coast until we find something. But yeah, over the weekend, while I was in between trying to fix Civ 5, stupid crashing all the time, I did take some time actually to start looking at Pokemon trading card game. I've been thinking about wanting to get into that. Been wanting to get you into something, you know, a little bit more social. And something that's also just fun. The only bad thing though with the trading card games is that it's nothing bad with the trading card game itself. I actually quite enjoy the game so far. You know, even just on the trading card game online, currently just using theme decks because I don't have any of the other cards. Although I'll be getting some codes for that soon, as I bought a fair number of cards and the like. But my main problem with it is that there are no events, play Pokemon events, nearby. Well, there are. I shouldn't say that. There are play Pokemon events nearby, actually within a quite reasonable distance. A little bit choppy as we, load up new land. The only problem, though, is that while it's only like 20, 25 miles away, something like that, but, about a half-hour drive or so, it's quite close. But it's in the wrong country. The perils of living on the border. I will say I was quite surprised to find out that there was no events no leagues or events or anything in Bellingham. I mean, it's a frickin' college town, Western Washington University there. It's a fairly big city. And yet, nothing. You got Magic the Gathering, but no Pokemon. Not even video games. Just no play Pokemon events, period. Which is both annoying and, I think, kind of strange. I would have kind of expected there to be some, but apparently not. Alright, we're still nearing this area. We're just going to kind of go along the coast and hope to spot some on our map. Slightly slow trip, just because this isn't the fastest boat in the world, but makes do for now. It's also a bit choppy trip, just because of all of the world loading. And of course, this is my crummy laptop that keeps crashing and having problems with everything. Cannot wait for the new PC. It's probably about 3 to 5 months out before I'll be able to get a new PC. And I cannot wait for it. Lily pad. The bane of existence. You know what? Have we actually scanned a lily pad? No, not water. A lily pad. Come on, back up, back up. Super laggy here. No, we haven't. Lily pad. Come on, come on. We had it for a second there. You know what? Let's just get out. It'll be easier this way. Get out, stand on top of the lily pad. There we go. Not too useful, but it gets us a little bit of water, which I was running out of. Yeah, this is loading really slowly. Getting some more information on our map. Yeah, it's quite unfortunate with that whole thing. I really want to play in those events, but either... Whoa! Did not mean to do that. Did I get the boat? No, I didn't. Oh, crap. Crap. How... Ah... Yeah, it's not on me. Minecraft mishaps, everyone. I did say there would be mishaps, and this is one of those times. Once we get down to 5 bubbles, we have to swim back up. And it looks like we lost our boat. Wow, that was still drowned. I'm not sure if there was anything in the chest either. I don't think there was. I think I had taken everything out, but that's rather annoying. Now I'm gonna have to walk home. Ugh. Hate walking. It's also not incredibly safe either, although we do at least have the boat. Oh, we've already checked on that. Apparently this doesn't want to sit on sand, despite the fact that it generated here anyways. Still find it strange that Ivy is fire. It's rather odd. How do we actually make a punt? 3 boats, 3 wool. Die! 1 wool. 2 more to go. Oh, my sheep. Hello, sheep. Don't mind me. I'm just going to murder you. There we go. Got a suspicious hat. Wait, I think that's actually our first hat. No, actually, no. Never mind. I thought it was our first hat. I guess we do have a few. Suspicious hat. Not sure what's so suspicious at it. Granted, it's kind of hard to see with that background. I also got a couple people. And we also have the welding helmet. It actually kind of fits well with the armor on. Let's do that. Oh, looks like we're gonna need to kill one more sheep. Careful of the poison. There we go. Okay, we have to kill you. And immediately change our hat. We are the Coolpilot, so we wear sunglasses. It's starting to get dark. Still no tree in sight. We need to sleep. Can only sleep at night. Of course. Come on, set. Beyond the note of the Pokemon thing yet. No idea why there aren't any in Whatcom County. It really doesn't make any sense. I would think that there'd be enough people nearby, and even in Skagit County, I would figure they'd want to come up to Bellingham more than go down to frickin' Marysville, which is the next closest. But apparently not. Otherwise, you have to go all the way up into Surrey, BC. Ugh. And look, more poison. Don't jump in this stuff. Should be self-explanatory, but you never know. Yeah, still not seeing anything so far. This might take a little while, and we're already kind of just past the 20-minute mark. So I may actually want to cut it off soon. I'll stay on for a little bit longer, see if we find anything. We just found a new biome. That already says much. Geronimo! Hello, squid. You know, while I'm here, get some ink sacs as well. Don't want to be too reliant on those umbral roses. Need to diversify your supplies. Diversify everything, really. Huh. Is this a temple? Desert temple? It is. Interesting. Well, we need to have some blocks on our bar, and we don't have any. Do we really want to use wood? Not really. And that's dirt. Alright. Grab some of this stuff. Okay, so use this hardened sand. We're largely just going to block stuff off. That seems too dangerous. Doop, doop. Ominous sounds. Let us put one there, one there. One there, and then we can fill in the gaps. Doop, doop, doop. Mine that out. And use the dirt to fill in all the other gaps. There we go. And no, that's good. And we're going to close this off. Hit our F7. Look at all those wit squares. Let's turn them all green. Right there. Let's close that off. Let's put torch here. And start finding our way down. Be real careful here because we do not want to fall down this place. Didn't actually want to place that there, but just thinking we should actually probably open that back up for the moment so that we get the sunlight down into the bottom of the shaft. Hey, I got that back. I actually want to keep that. So let's put that up there. And then now we can start mining down the walls like you normally would. And I'm actually going to run out of torches here. Okay, do we have... Yes, we should have wood on us. About to say, we had some extra. Make some torches. Carefully mine our way down. Ooh, some iron. Convenient. Need iron. Yep. It's all lit up. Also be able to get some TNT out of this. Exciting. Be careful here. There we go. And a torch here should be sufficient. Yes, it is. Okay. So what's in the chests? Couple saddles. Ooh, safari net. We need to dump some stuff. Well, let's put the cotton seeds in here. The squid and meat, they're all pork chop, and the mutton. I don't really think we need the... Oh, well, it can create wool, actually. And brown dye. It's actually quite useful. You don't need the seeds. Or the barley seeds. Or the tomato seeds. Any of the seeds. Take the iron ingot. Let's go put the saddles up there. Bones. Bones are very useful. Ambers. Just a nice thing to have. Gold. Yes. Give me all the gold. Another safari net. Rotten flesh. Not too usual. Adventurer's diary. Another saddle as well. Can never have too many saddles. Saddles are awesome. Oh, it's like a book. Well, we'll read that later. Another safari net. More bones. And more rotten flesh. Last thing to pilfer from this dungeon is, of course, the TNT. Let's scan it first. TNT. Discovered era. That's a new one to me. To keep getting the stupid entity sent. Ugh. Chisel sandstone, smooth sandstone. Oh yeah, chisel sandstone. That would actually be nice to grab out of here. Do we have space for it? No. Well, actually we should. Once we get the TNT. Okay, it's safe. And we don't even need to... Yeah, we don't need to use the pick for that. There we go. And we don't want that on the bar. Yeah. Alright, so... Yeah, chiseled, not too useful. Normal, not too useful, but... Or excuse me, smooth isn't too useful, but chiseled is, because it has magic in it. So... Let's grab that. all of that we can get. And that's the chisel, that's the smooth here. There we go. More iron there, but the light was bugging me. And I want to get back up because it's starting to get nighttime. We want to block off the top here again. Doop. There we go. That works out nicely. We can always come back here if we want to. Should probably turn off 7 off. So there. Oh, and Annie, nope. No light blue on our map. So, at least we found something of interest. Not as much as that, but I'll leave that there because that opens up into the inside. That's kind of a neat view. Be probably a nice, neat little space to build something, potentially. Well, I guess this is part of an island. So, maybe not. It's part of this little island. Still kind of neat looking. But yeah, I believe that will be it for this episode. I'm going to have to keep on venturing. I should probably make that punt. Rebuild the punt. And not have a frickin' frying pan in my hand next time I do that. Can't believe I lost the thing. As I said, I knew that there would be mishaps. You just never know what kind of mishap there'll be. That will be it for today. Next time, I shall start with having found the Silverwood tree, unless I find something else interesting in the meantime, or in between. And then we shall venture back home and start building all those cool new Thaumcraft items. I'll see you then.